Hi again, Nathan here. I ran across a series of pictures from a few years ago in my files, and I thought I would share it with you for today's video. It's under the topic of steel in remodeling. Now, this section of the house that you see with the hardy board siding is an addition. The existing structure is brick here. And of course, you're noticing that there's something very strange about this addition. This is a 72-degree angle on this corner. And you can see it also in the roof line versus the house. It had to be done this way due to some kind of property line restriction. And so it was done this way, and then the roof was allowed to run normally. And this created a situation where steel had to be used in this long cantilever on the far hip. Now, you definitely want an architect involved in a situation like this, but to just give you a brief sketch of why steel would be needed, a wood beam generally can only cantilever about an amount equal to the depth of the beam, or maybe a little bit more in some cases. So what does that mean? If you had a 2x12, then nominally that beam would be about 11 1/4 in depth. Then you could get away with a cantilever of about 11 1/4. It varies from place to place on what the codes will allow. If you double them up, you might be able to get 15 inches, something like that. So obviously for a cantilever like this, a cantilever is where we have no support on one end, it's got to be steel. And just by way of helping you from a planning perspective as you think about a project that might involve a cantilever like this, realize that you're also going to have to do some serious thinking about what will be inside of this wall to support this steel. Remember, steel is incredibly heavy. And of course here we have a cantilever, which means that all of the, assuming that this piece of steel is about double the size that we see here, well, that means that this support is exactly halfway. So this support, whatever's inside this wall, is supporting the entire beam and everything loaded onto it. That's a massive amount of weight, and wood is not good enough. It's going to need to be metal or masonry, probably steel or concrete inside of this wall to provide the support that would be needed. So that's just to help you think about a project where this might be the answer for you.